So we're going to start with a few currencies that we'll look at. This time, we're only going to look at, we are mostly going to look at crypto trades, but we are just going to draw support and resistance. We're not going to do anything on it. We are not planning any trade. We're only looking at supports and resistance. So the first one we'll look at as an example would be, let's say, Bitcoin, the most popular of them all. Bitcoin, BTC, USDT. So let's take a look at Bitcoin and how Bitcoin had been doing. Looking at this, can you spot, just looking at the screen, can you spot any area of support, any area of resistance? Just looking at this, can you spot any area of support?
Like the bottom,
Yes.
you
This
have
side or
no, this the where you go up.
this side, yeah?
Mm.
Okay.
You can see almost three like rejection points. In fact, one, no. Yeah, yes, yes. Yes.
All right. And perhaps this area.
That one, yes. So
So
that line.
that tells you something. It's
Mm.
very easy for you to see it. Very easy for you to see it. The more you
Mm.
train your eyes, the easier it becomes for you to see it. So if we're looking at this, without even changing it to a line chart, I can already spot areas of reversals. I can already spot areas of reversals. This is one, this is another, this is another, this is another, another here, this point, this. And even though it was not entirely on point, we have this. So if I want to connect these dots, right, all I'm going to do is look for the most common points. A line that connects almost all of them together. So if I delete this for clarity, all of this for clarity, you will notice that all of them seem to have a connection. Can you see that now?
Yeah.
Same thing if I want to connect the upper side as the resistance, I have this. Is it making some sense?
Yes.
So you have your resistance, you have support, 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 and perhaps maybe a resistance here, just maybe. So support and resistance is easy for you to actually identify. The only thing you need to do is train your eyes more often to see it. But for easy seeing, for you to see it very easily and straightforward, my recommendation is change to the line chart. Your goal in changing to the line chart is to connect as many points of reversals on a line.
Yeah.
Let me also add to this, support and resistance is not a line. Support and resistance is not just a line, it is an area. Support and resistance is not just a line, it is an area. Okay. So support and resistance is not just a line, it is an area. But for easy identification, you want to use the line tool for easy identification. So I normally use the horizontal line so that I can project it forward and back as much as I need it to be. So for this, I'm going to look at this area, this area, this area, right? So I'm going to just drop it as the three most common points that I
Yeah.
need. Same thing for the upper side. I have this and I have this. So since I don't have any other one close by,
Just to, yeah.
I'm going to just take those two areas as my significant points. Now, if
Okay.
I want to do further, I want to maybe draw more of those lines, which is no longer necessary anyway, I would look through the past and try to connect areas that have two or more significant turnaround. So I have one here, I have two here, and I have yet another one, even though it was not so, pronounced. I have another one here. I have another one here. Now, if I move it further to the back, you'll see I have multiple areas like that. Multiple. So all you are just doing is identifying the areas of significant turnaround. Always take note of that statement. It needs to be significant. It doesn't have to be something that is just turning around on a whim. No, it has to be significant. It needs to be significant.
Okay.
All right. So that said, this is for Bitcoin. Sorry, 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay. So that said, when you're identifying your support and resistance areas, you want to make sure that it is areas of significant turnaround. So if we're looking at any currency pair, be it Bitcoin, be it in the cryptocurrency space, be it in the stock space, or even in the Forex space, all of them must have that common definition, an area of significant turnaround. That's what you are looking for. Sometimes you may want to ask, why must it be an area of significant turnaround? Because that's where the big boys are actually targeting. They are looking at areas where there's a pool of traders coming together to make similar decisions. And when we say traders, I'm not talking about just the small traders. I'm not talking about the retail traders. I'm talking about the big boys, the market makers, the banks, the hedge funds, possibly governments also. Those are areas where they are looking at to take a position on. So all you want to do is identify that area. Just identify it for now. That's all we are doing. Identify that area of turnaround. Subsequently, we are going to be looking at what to do at those areas. So for now, is identifying those areas of turnaround. So far, do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. So let's identify a few more. So if we turn this back to candle sticks, you will notice how all of them seem to just fall in place. Sorry. Okay. You'll notice how all of them seems to be falling in place. Market came to this area and it turned around, came back here, turned around, came back here, turned around, came back here, turned around. Market is back here. What do you think it will what do you think will happen to it? Most likely turn around. So if it was going up this way, our expectation will now be markets will likely turn around. And that's what the big boys are also looking for. They want to come to this area where there have been significant turnarounds and also see the same thing happen. In Forex, in cryptos, in stock market, when it comes to money, all of them are trading money. So when it comes to money, there's one common language amongst them all. History always repeats itself. So if we are seeing a turnaround here, there is a possibility for another turnaround here. Now, when we say history always repeats itself, that statement should not be considered as an absolute. There are other factors that we want to see before we affirm that, okay, there would be a turnaround. So it's not because market has come here, I'm going to say there must be turnaround. No, there are other things I would want to see before I decide that, okay, market has significantly turned around.
Yeah.
And those are some of the things that we are going to be learning in our subsequent classes. So again, all we are interested in is identifying that area where market comes to, and we see that turn around. Okay. So we're going to take another example. This time, let's look at Litecoin. I think it's LTC USDT. I think, yeah. Correct. Can you see any resistance support areas around here? Can you see any of such?
Okay. Yes. I can see resistance.
Okay, great.
Where you have the very big candle.
Okay, that's around here, right? Okay. This would be another one, right?
Yeah.
This would be another one.
Yes.
Right?
That's for support.
I just pointed out the resistances. So when you are saying resistance, right? What do you mean? You are saying when market is coming from down, and it gets to a point above it, it hits it and turns around. Gets to another point above it, hits it and turns around. Now, as long as you can have that coming from down, hits a particular point above it and turns around, as long as you can have those kind of points, at the very least 3 times, it forms a resistance. So if we look at this market was coming from down here, moves up, market was coming from down here, moves up to this point, and then it turns around. Market got to this point, and then turned around, moves up again, turned around, comes back down, moves up again, turns around, and then comes back down. If you look at these 3, it looks as if it is a common point. So we have this, we have this, and we have this. The fact that I've been able to spot these 3 points of turnaround, and all 3 of them seem to be happening on the same horizontal level, I would form this as my resistance area.
Yeah.
Same thing happens with your support. Support, on the other hand, happens when market is coming from up, gets to a point down, and turns around. Gets to a point down, turns around, gets to a point down, turns around, and same thing happens. So as long as I can put all of them together to be happening around a specific area, horizontally anyway, it forms my support also. Now, let me also add to this. It doesn't necessarily always have to be horizontal. There are times you will find them, it's just a little bit slanting, or maybe slanting downward just a little bit. Those ones are equally important. When we are talking about channels and trend lines, we are going to deal with this also. But for now, we are looking at only our support and resistance. And in this context, we are taking it as per the horizontal support and the horizontal resistance. Do we have questions?
No.
Okay, great. Okay, awesome. So to draw this, I would pick my horizontal line.
Mm-hmm.
Already we have taken note, a mental note of this point, and this point. And
Yeah.
then I will draw the most common to them all. A line that cuts across all three of them. Same thing with the lower side. The lower side, we can see 1 point, second point, third
Yeah.
point, fourth,
Mm.
fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and
Mm.
the ninth one,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
So these are areas where there is potential turnarounds. If market gets to this point again, there is a potential turnaround. So I'm going to be looking at selling from this point.
Mm.
That's the idea. You want to know when market gets to these areas and the decision you are going to be making. The decision you are going to be making is just a potential sell if it is a resistance, and if it is a support, you are looking for a potential buy. I hope this is clear.
Yes.
Let me also put this on record. Please do not just start selling once or when you see it that it is at a resistant point. No, there are factors you need to consider before you start selling. The same
Mm.
thing goes for when it comes to a support. Don't just start buying. For me, there are factors that you consider before you start buying. In
Mm.
market, in trading, it's a probability business. Now, your probability is higher when some of those conditions that you have put together align. When you have two or three more conditions put together, all of them are saying the same thing, the probability is higher. But when you just have only one saying just one thing, it's not as high. Now, if we bring this to scripture, scripture says that in the mouth of two or three witnesses, right?
Yeah.
So you are looking for witnesses that will be saying the same thing. In the mouth of two or three, that truth is established. So we are looking for witnesses that are saying the same thing when it comes to trading supports and resistance. All right.
Mm.
So let's take one more example on the crypto space or in the crypto space, and then we'll
Mm.
look at a few more in the stock market. So
Yeah.
let's look at, give me an idea of a coin that you probably want to analyze.
A coin.
Yes, a cryptocurrency that you would like for us to take a look at. ETF.
Ethereum, Ethereum, or what do they call it?
Yes, you're correct. Ethereum. You can see it here.
Ethereum.
Ethereum, yes. So Ethereum is almost the same thing. You look for those
Mm.
points where you have turnarounds and you're looking for potential areas of going up or down. So let's look at this very quickly.
Mm.
Are you seeing any commonality
Okay.
around?
From the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. Where your cursor is, there are
Yes.
3 points of support.
Good.
They're all,
Good.
yeah, there are 3 points of
That's,
support.
yeah, I believe.
Yes, there are three.
Good.
One, two,
As you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and potentially 5, right? If we're
mm,
also looking at support, we have 1, 2,
mm, 3, 4, 5,
right?
6. Yeah. I'm even looking like if you move to, yeah, where you're moving to on this side,
Okay, this side here.
go up, up. Where you have the candles, shooting out. You have like three candles coming down. No, no, no. Not far, no. Like in the middle.
Oh, okay, okay,
Here, lower down. Not resistance, support. I'm seeing three.
okay, okay.
So come to the red candle. No. Move to your right. Uh yeah, move to your right. Red candle. Right. No, keep going. Go, 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 go. See, it's red. Is the tail is out. It's showing. I don't know how else. Yes, that's one. There's the one. There's another one beside it. Yes. Then there's one further away. There's even yeah. There's one. Then there's another one. Yeah.
Good. So, so easy for you to actually spot. Why? Because it's just area of significant turnaround. If
Mm.
we turn this to line chart, you can see it clearly and
Mm.
easy. Very clear and very easy to spot. Now, the reason why I always like using the line chart is it will help me see even those ones that I'm not seeing. Example, this one here on the
Mm-hmm.
same area, right?
Yeah.
If I put the line, check it out. Same area, and I did not see it in the I mean when it was candle. Same area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Mm.
6, 7. Same area, right? If we change this to candle, you see the same thing.
Mm.
The slight difference is we'll now be looking at the most common area. The most common area. And let me use this opportunity to say this. When it comes to support or resistance, it is not a line, it is an
Mm.
area.
Mm.
So if we are looking at the area, we can equally say that it goes as far as this, right?
Mm.
It goes as far as between this point and this point to form our support. So anything inside of this area, it forms our support. Anything inside here, inside this
Okay.
area, forms our support.
Mm.
Outside of it, no. But anything inside of that area forms our support. Everything
Mm.
inside here forms our support area, our
Even the
areas of concentration.
yeah, even the resistance
Yes.
up, you go up. There's
Here
some
or here.
yeah,
From here?
yes, there's one there. No, no, not there, not there, not there.
Okay.
Because there's no oh yeah, there.
There is actually,
Yes,
because if
there.
you look at this area,
Yes,
it's in line with this.
yes, there is, yeah.
And if you
Although it's
project
not
further back,
even if you yeah.
let me remove all this
Mm.
and then just put a line so that we can see it clearer
Mhm.
in the past. If we
Yeah.
project further back, there's
Mm.
almost a chance that you would see more of it.
Mm.
Can you see it? Can you see it here
Mm.
too?
Mm.
So it's just as simple and as easy as it gets.
Mm.
Same area, similar in this place, and we have almost the same thing here, right?
Mm.
If we also look at this area, it forms another support.
Yeah.
If we are also looking at this, we can equally do this. This
Mm.
would also form another area of support. And if we're looking at it from the past, in fact, it has been support all along. Price broke it, came back here, turned around, came back here, turned around, came back here, turned around. It is
Mm.
presently, it is when it got here that it started forming as a resistance.
Mm.
But there's one more thing I want you to take note of, probably ahead of our next class. Can you see how price is just dropping
Yeah,
consistently?
steadily. Yeah.
Yes. So it gives us a suggestion. We have this, and then we have this,
Mm.
and then we have this,
Mm.
then we have this, we
Mm.
have this,
Mm.
and this. So if you look at it, price is consistently making,
Going down.
yes. So if we want to connect these dots, we can actually connect it like something like this.
Mm.
Now, all of this together, coming down like this, is what we call the downtrend,
Yeah.
right? So when we get to the trend section or the trend class, we'll
Mm.
look at how to identify trend. What makes a trend a trend?
Okay, so
Okay.
see this downward trend now. If it's you,
Yes.
what will you do? Is it a good time to buy or is it a good time to sell?
If I'm trading this,
Yeah.
right now, the crypto market is actually a trader's market. It is not an investor market. That's my opinion.
Mm.
Now, I will look at this and say market is going down,
Down, yeah.
mostly heading down. Now,
Mm.
market is mostly heading down.
Mm.
So what I'm going to be looking for is, since market has been heading down, I also have an area here of interest.
Mm.
Market came here and it turned back, came here, turned back, came here,
Mm.
turned back.
Mm. Come
Now,
back, going down.
these 2 points, this area pointing downward, market came there and turned back. This horizontal area, market came back there and turned back. Guess what? I would also be looking for a potential where market will come back here to turn back down for a sell. And it actually did. If I'm
Mm.
going to look at this now, I'll probably be looking at in the past, if markets would get to this point, and I'll start selling. So if it gives me another signal to go ahead and sell here by virtue of rejection on this point and a bearish candle, combination of a rejection and a bearish candle, I'm going to sell. So for me, this is already pointing downward. There is no Jupiter that will make me want to
You
get
buy.
into the market to buy. I'm only going to be looking for an opportunity to sell. It's as
Mm.
simple as that.
Mm.
So the information
But
you get,
some people might want to buy because
yes,
the price is
because they
dropping.
will look at it that, okay, it's coming back to an area of
Mm.
support. It's most likely going to hold as a support, but
Mm.
um, that is an amateur's way of thinking in trade when it comes to trading. It's
Mm.
you look at the big picture. Currently, what is the market really saying? The market is not saying anything about buy. It is currently about a sell. Currently, it is about a sell. Why do I think that market is saying sell?
Mm.
When you look at a trend, the definition of a trend, if market is going up, it will be making what we call higher highs and higher lows.
Mm.
Combination of higher highs and higher lows. If market is going down, it will be making a combination of lower highs and lower lows.
Lower
If we
lows.
look at this on the daily that we looked at, this is a high, this is a low. Another high, but lower than this, right?
Mm.
So this is a high, a lower high. Another high, but it's lower than this. So it's a lower high. Same thing here, lower high, lower high, lower high. This is a low. This low is lower than the previous one. So this is a
Mm.
lower low. Same thing around here, lower low. Same thing around here, lower low. So by definition of what a trend is, this is trending downward. It has broken through the most significant um, support in the past, which is this area. It has broken through it. What I'm expecting it to do now is reject this place and make it a valid resistance. It has broken the support. All I'm waiting for now is reject this point and make it a valid resistance. If it becomes a valid resistance, guess what? I'm selling.
But I don't know. I just feel it won't be valid if it keep going down.
I don't, right now, I don't think market is going to, I don't think for the immediate terms, I don't think the crypto space is going to buy. That's the truth. It's not an investor market. It is currently a trader's game. It's
Mm,
mostly for those that are trading. So if you are
mm,
trading, you are able to actually take advantage of the bearish market. But if you are treating this as an investment, as an investor, you'll be looking
mm,
at buying low to sell at a higher price. And from what we have right now, there is no buying low to sell at a higher price for the immediate term.
mm.
For the immediate short term, there is nothing like that. So the only thing I'm going to be thinking about in this market is just sell, 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 sell. That's all I'm thinking about. Yeah. Any
Yeah.
questions?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to stop recording.